The maritime industry is important because over 80% of the world trade is carried by sea. The maritime industry is seen as an important pillar that continues to drive both the local and global economy. Singapore's strategic location and the contribution of maritime professionals, along with its highly skilled workforce, have brought us into where we are today, a global hub port and a leading international maritime center.
The Academy has been providing maritime education, training and nurturing young school leavers for the past 63 years. And this is through our 3 courses, namely the Diploma in Nautical Studies, Diploma in Marine Engineering, as well as Diploma in Maritime Business. Our lecturers are able to guide the students through the various career path in the industry, leading to being captain of a ship, chief engineer of a ship, and also officers in the shore-based industry. Our students are exposed to experiential learning through the use of the waterfront facility, industrial attachment, and as we grow and innovate, the student will have the opportunity to be immersed in state-of-the-art technologies that we have in campus.
Here they provide you the foundation, and certainly with the commitment of the lecturers and the facilities, it has definitely given me an edge in terms of honing my skills and craft as a marine chief engineer. Today I'm a technical superintendent with Pacific Carriers Limited. So the maritime sector will never be a sunset industry. We are resilient and always rapidly hiring. People may not see the glamour in maritime, but if you take the leap, you'll definitely end up in a highly rewarding career.
Good morning, parents and students. I hope all of us are keeping well. Once again, welcome to Singapore Maritime Academy at Singapore Polytechnic. At Singapore Polytechnic, we pride ourselves to be a polytechnic of all ages. We have students ranging from very young adults to not so young, pursuing various pre-employment training and continuing education and training courses here. Singapore Polytechnic was established in 1954 and was the first polytechnic to be set up in Singapore. Our mission is to be a polytechnic for all ages. We prepare our learners to be life ready, work ready, world ready for the transformation of Singapore. Our vision is to be a caring community of inspired learners committed to serve with mastery. This is evident in our curriculum, in all our courses, which have been purposely curated to ensure that our SP graduates are not only life ready, work ready, and world ready, but also contribute back to the community, continually upgrade themselves, and are masters of their professions. This slide shows some facts and figures. Singapore Maritime Academy is one of the 10 schools in SP. We offer 3 full-time diploma courses among the 37 in SP. We offer one of the largest range of continuing education and training courses, especially for the maritime industry. SMA makes up about 900 full-time diploma students and about 6,000 continuing education and training places a year. Singapore Polytechnic produces about 6,000 graduates yearly from both the full-time and part-time diploma courses that we offer. From the last graduate employment survey done in 2019, 88.9% of our fresh graduates found either full-time, permanent, or part-time employment, temporary, freelance, or employment, while 93.6% of post-NS graduates found similar employment. SMA is the only school in the 5 polytechnics in Singapore that offers a complete range of maritime courses. mainly maritime business, nautical studies, and marine engineering. Our graduate makes up a talent pool for Singapore maritime industry, which has over 5,000 maritime establishments from various sectors and employ 170,000 personnel and contributing towards 7% of the national GDP. Singapore Polytechnic began providing maritime training in Singapore in 1957 when it took over responsibility of navigation classes conducted by the Sailors Institution at the then Cornell House at Anson Road. The underlying objective is to produce seagoing officers who can operate ships in a competent and safe manner and who will also acquire the necessary experience and communication skills to become captains in the maritime industry. Over time, the portfolio of SMA training has evolved to include engineering and business aspects. When the Singapore Maritime Academy, or SMA, was formed on 1 June 2000, it inherited rich history from two merged partners, the then National Maritime Academy, or NMA, which was under the Maritime Port Authority of Singapore, and the then Department of Maritime Technology and Transportation of the Singapore Polytechnic. The combined experience of more than 80 years in maritime education and training made Singapore Maritime Academy an established maritime school from the day of its inception. SMA takes in 120 students yearly for the Diploma in Marine Engineering, 60 students per year for the Diploma in Nautical Study, and another 140 students a year for the Diploma in Maritime Business. These are through the various admission exercises, such as the Joint Admission Exercise, Direct Admission Exercise, and the Early Admission Exercise. SMA also offers other part-time continuing education courses under the Ministry of Education, which are usually conducted in the evening. As mentioned, SMA offers a comprehensive suite of industry and professional courses, such as a Certificate of Competency courses for both the deck and engine, which is required for those who would like to be working on board foreign-going ships. We also offer short courses for professionals who are already in the industry, such as the Standard of Training and Certification for Watchkeeping Officers, or STCW, and other upgrading courses. We also work closely with the industry to provide tailor-made courses for staff of their organizations. SMA keeps up with the emerging industry trend by offering new short courses, such as the LNG bunkering courses at various levels, such as the support, operation, and management level. These are conducted or developed in collaboration with lead agency and the industry partners. As technology continues to emerge, the maritime industry will also face unprecedented growth in the frequency, complexity, and severity of cyber attacks. SMA is also involved in the design, development, and delivery of cybersecurity courses. Singapore Polytechnic prides itself in providing an authentic learning environment. Hence, we work closely with industry through various forms such as internship, industry projects, and research collaborations. SMA students embark on Skill Future Initiative, enhanced internship to ensure that they take on more meaningful work activities during the internship, including clearer learning outcomes, better mentorship, and possibly extended duration of attachment. Every March and September each year, about 60 students from the Diploma in Maritime Business embark on a 6-month internship. 60 Diploma in Nautical Study cadets will embark on the year-long sea training internship, and about 30 Diploma Marine Engineering seafaring students will go on their 6-month internship. The rest of the marine engineering students will be embarking on shore-based internship. This industry attachment will ensure that our graduates are ready to join and contribute positively to the industry upon graduation. SMA, with its long established history, is also recognized in the region and globally for its high standard and quality maritime education and training. SMA has received many awards throughout the year. Hence, you'll be assured that that we here will prepare you well for the industry and for your professional career. Our latest award is in the open category at the International Safety at Sea Award 2020. It is a recognition by the industry of the excellent training that SMA delivers and also particularly in the area of maritime safety. With this award, it will spur SMA to further ourselves in maritime training and education, as well as research in the maritime safety. Parents and students, thank you for your kind attention. I will now hand over the session back to the MC, Ms. Kathy Chong, who will provide us with greater insight of the various courses at SMA.
Many of you probably do not know that marine industry is a big part of our everyday lives. Almost everything that we use are brought into Singapore by sea. To know how important the marine industry is to Singapore and the people who are in the industry, let's watch the next two videos.
Every year, important products such as steel and cement come through our shores, making up the building blocks of Singapore's infrastructure. That's where we come in to ensure that operations are carried out efficiently around the clock.
I work in the heart of the action, and I love technical challenges. As engineers, we study our tools and innovate for greater performance.
I ensure that our ships are kept busy 365 days a year and our cargoes are shipped safely.
I coordinate the replenishment of provisions, change of crew, bunkering, and facilitate the ship's entry and departure from the port.
You may find me looking out for human capital trends or reaching out to schools to recruit the best cadets for the job.
As a post-fixture officer, you need to have a good grasp of the charter agreement. Miscalculations will cause delays and a financial cost.
We help clients create a framework for their needs and guide them along the way until the close of a transaction.
My role is ever evolving. I ensure adequate insurance coverage for our clients.
People often think that money is the greatest indicator of success, but it's actually about finding the right partners to work with. I believe that Maritime Singapore is here to stay, and that it's all about building a better future together.
What are the things that hold us back, that stop us from taking the plunge? What would you venture into if you had no fear? What would you see if you widened your scope and looked a little further? Over 80% of the world's trade is carried by sea. From the clothes we wear, to the food we eat, to the bricks and steel that build our homes, everything links back to the sea. Singapore is home to one of the busiest ports in the world, connected to 600 ports in over 120 countries, with more than 130,000 ships calling at our ports, handling several 100 million tons of cargo annually. And just think, you could be a part of this. Embracing the latest technologies, turning ideas into possibilities. We can redefine limits. So chart your own course in shipping, port, or maritime services and be part of a team that creates change, which connects countries and brings people from around the world together. Take the plunge and be part of something bigger today.
After seeing the two videos, you must be amazed at the various career options that are available in the maritime industry. To tell you more about the various career options and how can you get a head start in the maritime career with SMA, let me now tell you more about our courses. There are 3 diploma courses that we offer from SMA, namely Diploma in Nautical Study, Diploma in Marine Engineering, and Diploma in Maritime Business. The first course I'm going to introduce to you today is the Diploma in Nautical Study. It is under Direct Admission Exercise, DAE in short. And it is a choice in addition to the 12 choices under JAE, Joint Admission Exercise. DNS is a specially structured course. Students enrolled in this diploma will go through a 3-year cadetship program. You may wonder, what is a cadetship program? That's the uniqueness about this diploma. After finishing the first 18 months of study on campus, with the fundamental knowledge and extensive practical sessions at our full mission ship handling simulation center, students will then join the ship in the second stage for the sea internship. The duration will be about a year for the internship. It depends on the contract with the shipping company. The sea internship allowed the DNS students to observe, practice the operational routines as a deck officer in the real working environment. We always see them become more confident and competent after the cadetship training. The final stage of the study for DNS is a short 6 months on campus, which will prepare the students for the Certificate of Competency qualifications, which is issued by MPA. And we work very closely with Maritime Port Authority in pipelining the future seafarers for the maritime industry. Upon graduation, DNS students will obtain 2 qualifications, Diploma and the Class 3 COC license, which allowed them to join the ship straight away as a qualified deck officer. I'm always telling our students that once you step into this course, you're not only joining the diploma study. More importantly, you are actually starting your career right at the beginning of the course enrollment. Let's take a look at this career advancement. I mentioned about this COC3 qualification upon graduation. So our DNS graduate will be working as a junior officer on board the ship. That's only the starting of the rank. After more sea experience, they can come back to SMA for COC Class 2 and the Class 1 examinations. So when they pass the exam, they will be promoted from junior officer to second officer, chief officer, and eventually the shipmaster or captain on board the ship. And you can see at each rank promotion, the salary is not an increment of a few $100, but almost 200%. Besides the attractive salary, I guess another valuable aspect for our DNS students will be the soft skill part. The communication skill, decision-making, critical thinking, strategy planning, and the leadership will be the keys for their job roles that will prepare and benefits them for the managerial position in the next stage of their career on shore base. Here is entry requirement for DNS, Diploma in Nautical Study, which is under Direct Admission Exercise, DAE. I'd like to highlight that there will be an ISAT test as per STCW requirement, and the ISAT test will be free of charge and done at SP Optometry Center. This course is also open to ITE graduates. If you are a higher NETEC holder, you need to have a GPA 2.0. For NITEC, it will be GPA 3.5 with N-level or O-level qualification. There are so many perks you can enjoy as a seafarer. Besides the attractive salary, you also can get a great career advancement. And do you know, as long as you are sitting at the sea, your salary will be income tax free. The second diploma SME offer is the Diploma in Marine Engineering. And on board the ship, there are 2 main departments. One is the deck officer, and the other one will be marine engineer. So DMR is a 3-year program with 6 months internship. Students from DMR can choose for seagoing or shore base at the second year of their study. So for those for them, when they progress to third year internship, those opt for seagoing will be joining the ship for 6 months, and those opt for shore-based will be assigned to the company like the shipyard, equipment supplier, shipping companies, so on and so forth. And DMR is one of the most versatile programs, and it offers you career flexibility. And you can apply your knowledge to a wide range of engineering fields and technologies with the training received. A wide variety of career options and opportunities awaits you. And you can be employed as a marine engineer on board the ship, as well as engineer in the shipyard, offshore oil and gas industry, and non-maritime engineering firms. And the course will cover a wide range of engineering disciplines, such as mechanical, electrical, electronics, and even architect. And that will definitely put our graduates at the advantage for future career options. You can see the career progression for those opt for seagoing are similar to our DNS graduates, which I have explained earlier on. Eventually, they will be progressed to a chief engineer on board, just like many of our SMA lecturers are. Here is the entry requirement for Diploma in Marine Engineering, which is one of the choice under Joint Admission Exercise GAE. I would like to highlight that there will be a color deficiency test as per STCW requirement, and the ISET test will be free of a charge and done at SP Optometry Center. The course is also open to IT graduates. If you are a higher NETech holder, you need to have GPA 2.0. For NITEC, it will be GPA 3.5 with N-level or O-level qualification. The last diploma I would like to introduce to you today is Diploma in Maritime Business. It is a practice-oriented course that links theory and practice through hands-on training, case study, and field visits. Duration of this course is 3 years. With 6 months internship at the second year of study, the internship provides enhanced first-hand experience of working in maritime-related organization, and it is perfect for those who want to be part of the maritime industry but prefer a shore-based job. Students will be studying the fundamental business subject such as finance, law, e-commerce, etc. At the same time, they will be introduced to many subjects specialized in maritime, such as bunkering practice, logistic management, port agency, ship financing, so on and so forth. Also, during the 3 years of study, students will have opportunities to visit and understand about the various stakeholders in the maritime industry, and many of our graduates are offered a place by the internship company to return and work for them after graduation. Here's the entry requirement for DMB, and there is no vision test required. For IT applicants, you need to meet the same requirement for higher NETech holder, GPA 2.0, and NITEC holder is GPA 3.5 with N-level or O-level qualification. We don't believe in keeping students just in the classroom. There are many of class experiential learning opportunities for all 3 diploma students. And throughout the year, they have built strong ties with many maritime institutes around the world. Our students can join the trip to our partner institutes for overseas immersion program. And those are the pictures of founding memories that brought back by our students. Further study after diploma remains a popular choice among SMA graduates. And the close collaboration between SMA and various universities allow our graduates to gain direct entry into various maritime and the engineering-related programs locally as well as overseas. For example, with the Diploma in Maritime Business, DMB, students may enter the final year of Bachelor in Science with honors program with University of Plymouth, and the course offered by them, including the Maritime Business and Logistics, Maritime Business and Maritime Law, maritime transportation and logistics. I would also like to share with you on a more exciting part. With a strong foundation built in the MB program, our graduates are doing so well. Last year, there are 39 DNB alumni graduated from the University of Plymouth. And out of these 39 students, 36 of them get the first class honors. And there's also many further study options available for our graduates locally at NUS, NTU, SMU, or SIT. And here's just some highlights shown on the screen, and the list is not exhaustive. As we all know, maritime industry is a key pillar to our national economy. The government and the industry partners are putting a lot of investment to encourage the younger generation to embark on the maritime career and group them into the next generation leaders in the maritime industry. Here are some highlights on SME's scholarship and sponsorship opportunities beside the financial support. For example, the TMSS scholarship of 1,100 Singapore dollar a month. The scholars will also be invited to events to gain exposures to the industry, where the students will find potential internship or job opportunities. Special learning journeys and activities also customized for the scholars to learn more about the industry, mingle with the professionals and leaders through the events and the gatherings. You may find out more details about scholarship and the sponsorship options through our SMA website. Did you know that SMA emphasizes on authentic learning to prepare our students for their careers? SMA facility, including state-of-art simulators and the latest technology, such as VR, to let students have a feel of the different scenarios on board the ship, both on the deck as well as the engine room. Let us take you through the facilities that we have at our SMA on our virtual tour.
Hi, welcome to the Singapore Maritime Academy, or SMA, one of the schools at the Singapore Polytechnic. Here we are in front of Block T1A, where the SMA main office, classrooms, and also the Maritime Business Centre are located. Let's check out our first stop for today, the Maritime Business Centre. We are now in front of the Maritime Business Centre, located at level 6 of Block T1A. The Maritime Business Centre is designed specifically for the students in the Diploma in Maritime Business. It consists of 1 instructor station, 5 studios, 1 IT lab, and 1 debrief room. In this learning space, which is modelled after the offices of actual shipping companies, students have the opportunity to actively learn through role plays of various shipping scenarios. Students will be presented with case studies and given specific roles in their groups. Groups will be seated in their respective studios, each representing a stakeholder, a part of the case study. Instructors will observe how these groups handle the given situation and interact with one another from the instructor station. This experiential learning strengthens their analytical and problem-solving skills. Think critically on the scenario-based case study approach and develop strong knowledge of the maritime industry and usage of IT skills. Let's now head to the Integrated Simulation Center, the building beside Block T1A. We are now standing in front of the Integrated Simulation Centre of Singapore, or ISC for short. This unique building houses various labs and simulators belonging to the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore, MPA, and also SMA. Let's take a look inside. Here we are at the Full Mission Ship Handling Simulator. This simulator offers different realistic scenarios for training of ship officers and crew in a risk-free environment. Students will experience first-hand state-of-the-art technology employed for seafarers training and ship operations via sessions on the navigation bridges. The facility consists of 5 navigation bridges, 3 instructor stations, and a briefing room. The instructor stations allow instructors to input various weather elements, sea conditions, and types of vessels during the simulation training. Let's step inside one of the navigation bridges. The navigation bridges have a horizontal field of view and are fully equipped with the latest navigational equipment. Bridges are equipped with computer-generated image (CGI) system to create a highly realistic environment using LED displays. The simulator facilitates bridge watchkeeping principles and procedures, electronic navigation system integrations and operations, bridge teamwork and management, and other areas of training. Our next stop is the Full Mission Engine Room Simulator, located at the same floor of the ISC. The Full Mission Engine Room Simulator consists of comprehensive, realistic, interactive, and dynamic systems that simulate real-world ship propulsion plants. It is housed in a purpose-built complex to support the following learning objectives: exposure to the latest techniques in data acquisition, presentation, and control, interactive experience with fully integrated and dynamic systems, familiarization with operational routines and procedures, process analysis and condition and performance monitoring, and failure management and loss prevention. We are now standing at the control room. Now let's explore the ship's engine. You are now looking at the engine room, which has 3 levels, which houses various machineries to keep the ship moving. Now let's move on to the last simulator, the Advanced Engine Room Simulator. The new Advanced Engine Room Simulator consists of a classroom with 1 instructor station and 12 student stations, which are programmed with 3 different ship types, ranging from a very large crude carrier to a container ship. The Advanced Engine Room Simulator is the latest design that uses a very highly realistic scenario and environment to optimize the students' learning experience. This system offers a 3D virtual engine room environment with the standard equipment typically found on board vessels. Besides enabling the instructors to create normal shipboard exercises for the various types of operation in the engine room, emergency scenarios like fire or flooding can also be simulated realistically. We have come to the end of our virtual tour here at SMA. There are many other facilities to explore. We look forward to having you in person here in campus. See you soon!